Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Boneyard, starring Mel Gibson and 50 Cent as two cops on the hunt for a killer. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 14, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Just finished the first draft on book 15. Anyhow, Mel Gibson is the FBI veteran who's hunting a serial killer. And 50 Cent is like the local police chief. And they're going to hunt down a killer. 50 Cent's okay. He's alright in the role, I guess. I don't know. I'd have to see more. In the clips, it's okay. But, Mel Gibson, of course, is knocking it out of the park. It seems to mostly center around him. But, you know the story. Boneyard is about a vicious serial killer, and they're looking for him, and he's killing prostitutes, and they found piles of bodies, and it's based on a true story, and yada, 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 yada. It's horrible. But people love this stuff. I used to like it. I mean, up to a point. I got into it for a while, the true crime stuff. I was reading, oh gosh. Forget what it was called. I want to say it was called like Mind Killer or something. The book on the guy who invented the profiling for serial killers. It's an interesting read. So, I mean, it's by the numbers. First act, they find a ton of bodies. They've got a serial killer on their hands. They find him in the desert. This is New Mexico. 50 Cent gets the FBI involved. Mel Gibson comes. He's the veteran. He knows everything. Starts classifying all the types of serial killers, and then he says, "Oh, we've got a different kind of serial killer. He's this guy, the mission-oriented serial killer." I never heard these classifications before. I wonder if they made them up for the movie. So in the second act, they're hunting him, and they get closer, and then they realize it may be an undercover cop, and now that makes it much more complicated. It might be one of them. And of course, at the end, we get a big chase with the guy, and they shoot it out and probably kill him. Boneyard, starring Brian Van Holt, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Nora Zetner, Michael Cero, and Mel Gibson. And where's that? Oh, here we go. When the skeletal remains of 11 women and girls are discovered in the New Mexico desert, an extensive investigation is launched. Inspired by true crime stories, this chilling crime thriller follows Detective Ortega, Brian Van Holt, Police Chief Carter, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, and Agent Petrovic, Mel Gibson, in a multi-agency effort to identify and apprehend the killer. As each of their agendas and methods clash, the tangled web of intrigue casts suspicion in all directions. So, sounds like it's more fictional than true to me, but and they had a line. Mel says something like, "My pain is deep, but I use it to help solve mysteries," or something like that. I forget the exact line. So it looks fine. I would watch it. Probably wouldn't go to the movies for it. Seems like a big expense for something that'll be on TV in 2 months. But I think it'll be a solid movie. If you like these kinds of movies. I like to see the bad guy get caught at the end. So, here he is staying at the hotel because he's an FBI guy, and there's 50 Cent running around. It'll be interesting to see if 50 Cent can carry his own weight in this movie. So, I think they show the killer in the movie, but it's kind of tough to tell. Because it's edited well, like it's very sort of clippy. You're not sure. You're taking it all out of context, so, and you don't really get a good glimpse of it. And they've got pictures of actual killers in the movie they put in. It's like, I don't know if you should do that, but it seems to glorify them somewhat. Yeah, I don't think you should use their actual pictures. But beyond that, it's a Lionsgate movie. It should be solid. Will it make money in the theaters? It says coming soon. We'll even get to theaters. I think it probably will with 50 Cent in it. I think it'll probably do a little better with 50 Cent in it. Just because he has such a massive fan base. I know he's a rapper, but, you know, I don't know if this is his first movie. He doesn't do a lot of movies. So, I think it will do okay. I think it'll probably make its money back. I don't think they spent a ton of money on this. You don't have to, really. You know, in terms of a movie, what do you need? You need the costuming. It's set in 2009. The technology's not all that different. You know, you got to pay Mel. He's not cheap. You got to pay 50 Cent. He's not cheap, and the other actors. But overall, you need some police cars and some buildings, and you're set to go. So, yeah, I think they could probably bring this movie under 20 mil pretty easily, and everybody makes out. So, Boneyard, coming soon. This feels like maybe an early summer movie, right? Get you started on the movie season. But yeah, I would check it out in streaming, mainly for Mel. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. If you can find a more bass take, I say, take it. I will be at the Medford Historical Society on Saturday for their Country Day. That lasts from 12 to 4. And be doing videos all week. So hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.